Hey Facebook friends, it's Jody here at the Pizza Barn again. See, we haven't talked for a few weeks. I think the last time I did a video and posted it here on our Pizza Barn Facebook page was right before Easter. So here we are again, and the main reason for doing this video today is to introduce you to the Pizza of the Month for May. But before I get to that, there's a couple exciting things that I want to bring to your attention. When we did the last video right before Easter, it was right on the heels of us being nominated as one of the top 10 pizzas in the state of Minnesota. Now, just to refresh your memory, WCCO put out a poll on their Twitter and Facebook page asking for Minnesotans to nominate restaurants that they thought had the best pizza in the state. Now, they ran this poll for probably just shy of a week, and when all was said and done, there was probably about 5,000 comments underneath the poll. And Pizza Barn was nominated several times. And when all was said and done, we did make the top 10. Now, many people have asked me since the poll was done, well, did you win? How did you rank? Where did you stand in the whole top 10? You know, how did it all play out? Well, we did not win. But I want to tell you right now that the restaurant that did win, the pizza place that won, is Casetta's out of St. Paul. Now, Casetta's, if you've ever been there before, it's right across from the Xcel Energy Center down in St. Paul. And if there's anyone that can appreciate a family-run pizza place, it's us here at the Pizza Barn. Now, we've been here for 36 years. That's how many years we have under our belt. But Casetta's been around over 100 years. They opened in 1911. So they know what they're doing down there in St. Paul. So to Dave Casetta and your entire staff down at Casetta's in St. Paul, congratulations, well deserved. I do not know how the rest of them, 2 through 10, played out. WCCO, if you happen to watch this, if you got that information, we'd love to hear. But we were nominated with some great pizza places here in Minnesota. And to you out there in Princeton, thank you for taking the time for nominating us and voting once all of the pizza places were chosen. So anyway, moving on. So I need to shout out to the Princeton High School football team and their coach, Ryan Fay. Here's why. Many of you who've been in the Pizza Barn, probably within the last 2 years, have noticed that we've been going through the slow and painful process of a dining room remodel. We've been picking away at it ourselves, and we've really wanted to give it an authentic barn feel. So here's what we've done. We'll take you on a quick tour, give you a little Pizza Barn history, and then I'll take you in the kitchen and we'll worry about that Pizza of the Month for May. So, we started with the ceilings over here. These ceilings are corrugated steel, and this steel came off a barn in Nebraska. We cut them down to 2x2 foot tiles, and we made our ceiling out of it. That was the first part of our dining room remodel, and that was 2.5 years ago, I think now. From there, we moved on to our walls, and we replaced our walls, again with corrugated steel and barnwood. And this is authentic barnwood. This barnwood came off a 130-year-old barn that went down near Mankato, so right here in Minnesota. So a lot of history in those boards there. So we started in this corner, we worked our way all the way around into the back by the bathrooms, and you can tell we stopped right there. That's as far as we've got. Now, will we finish it? Yes, someday we will actually finish it, but we wanted to address the flooring. So, the football team came in here this past Friday night, and in 2 hours, those guys and their coaches helped us clear out this entire dining room. Tables, chairs, coolers, everything. Put it out in the hallway. Then they came in and they helped us remove the old flooring, which was just ceramic tile and carpet tiling. Once they got it all out, this is what we were left with. Now there's a little history to what you're looking at right now. So, for those of you that were here in the early 80s when the mall was first built, you might remember the Welcomers. This flooring in this area was the Welcomers. Now, I do vaguely remember the Welcomers from the early 80s because right when we moved here, the Welcomers was here, but the Pizza Barn was located in the other mall just up the street. And we didn't move back over here till 1993. We were over there for 10 years, then we moved here. So this was the Welcomers. On this side over here, you can see what's left of some of the flooring from Hardee's. So if you remember, Hardee's was here in the mall, and it had a back door that went right out into the mall. So this was Hardee's. If you come around over here, this flooring that kind of leads into our kitchen a little bit was the Sears catalog store. I also vaguely remember that. So my dad came in here in the early 90s and he started to gut this and he turned it into the Pizza Barn. But what was once here was the Weltmers, Hardee's, and the Sears catalog store. So, little history for you there. Mille Lacs County Historical Society, if you've got any more information about this space or even this mall, please share it, that'd be great. So, moving on, it's May now, we have a new Pizza of the Month, and actually we've done this Pizza of the Month before and it went over well. I wouldn't do a Pizza of the Month again unless it did go over well. But, there's this little fast food place up the street. Forget the name of it. Apparently they serve like 1 billion people. I don't know if that's true or not. That's what they claim. They have a sandwich there. And the items that make this sandwich special are 2 beef patties, lettuce, pickles, onion, cheese, special sauce on a sesame seed bun. Now, we don't serve sandwiches like that, but we took that and we made it into a pizza, and it's called the Big Mac. So come back into the kitchen and I'm going to show you how we make the Big Mac. Okay, so I got to start here for us. Here is our own homemade pizza crust, and I put the special sauce on it. Okay, so now the special sauce, it's really just Thousand Island dressing. So that's the special sauce. So we don't have beef patties here, but we do have ground beef. We have hamburger as a pizza topping, so that's what we're going to start with. We're going to add a little hamburger to our homemade crust and our special sauce. We are going to add some onions and some pickles. And the sandwich that I was referring to, either they use American cheese on. We don't have American cheese here. The special Pizza Barn cheese we have is a blend of cheddar and mozzarella. We call it mixed cheese here. We're going to top it off with mixed cheese. So there you have the base of it. Now, what's missing? The lettuce. So once it's baked and it comes out of the oven, it looks like this. So I'm going to cut this up. We're going to add that lettuce. A little bit more special sauce. And that, my friends, is our May Pizza of the Month, the Big Mac. If you call, dine in, take out, delivery, just ask for the Pizza of the Month. It's the Big Mac. You can get it small, medium, large, or take and bake. So those of you that have tried this, whether you tried it before when it was the Pizza Month or you've tried it in this first week of May here, please comment below and let us know what you think of this. Personally, and I'm not just saying this, I'm trying to sell pizza, personally, I love this pizza. This is so good. So I really would appreciate those of you that have tried it. Comment below and let everybody else know what they think of it. So don't be skeptical. It's very good. Okay, with that being said, thanks again, Princeton High School football team. Thanks again, Princeton, for voting us top 10 pizzas in the state. And we'll see you next month.